Hey guys, thanks for coming back. This weekend I saw Premium Rush with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Michael Shannon. This is With a K Review. I'm Victor. Let's get to it. You know, when I first started seeing trailers for this movie, I thought this was going to be the one that was kind of like the diamond in the rough. You know, one movie that you would see and you thought, oh, from these trailers, it doesn't really look that great. But you know what? Maybe it has that underlying one thing that really makes it special. That really makes it the one that's that B movie, but it's a good movie. Now, even the director of Premium Rush, David Koepp, has a really extensive background in writing for movies. He's written everything from Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Stir of Echoes, and a multitude of like everything else that you could possibly imagine. I actually have a link below here that you can click on to, you know, go to his IMDb and you will see all the stuff that he's done in the past 15, 20 years. And he really does have quite an extensive collection of things that he has done. And that's kind of weird. However, in the first 30 minutes of the movie, we're introduced to Wiley, and he's played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he has like a bunch of rules that he follows when he delivers packages in New York City, and he's like an extreme bike messenger. He rides around, he doesn't follow anything but his own code of conduct. So the plot of the movie has to do with Levitt's character getting this package that Michael Shannon wants, and he plays the character Barry Monday, and yes, that's a stupid name. Now, if you don't know a lot about Michael Shannon as an actor, you should really see Shotgun Stories and Take Shelter, and especially the movie Bug, if you want to see him actually act well. Do not watch this movie and think he is acting to his best. Now, there are 2 points in this movie where Michael Shannon really acts creepy, weird, and violent. And that's what I think he's really good at, but it's only at 2 points in the movie. Because there's one point where he meets Levitt in the beginning and he's like really like scary. He comes like right up to him and he threatens him in a really low voice. And then there's a second part in the movie when he's interacting with Jamie Chung's character and he like chokes her and lifts her off the ground. And those are really the only 2 points in the movie that I liked for this character. Now, besides those 2 situations that really make his character like really scary, the rest of the time he actually acts like Barney Fife. I actually found myself laughing at the character more than being interested in his character. In a movie like this, when I see everything kind of failing, I hope the supporting cast would really help kind of pick it up, and that's not even true in this case. There's a love interest in this story that's not even really explained until like the very end, and all the rest of the characters are just kind of like caricatures. Nobody ever really kind of steps up and kind of takes control of the movie. The one thing that I actually really did enjoy in this movie were the chase scenes, and that's kind of predictable because, you know, when a movie kind of fails on, you know, plot, characters, and everything else, you just kind of look at the cool stuff. Now, what was really cool in this movie were the chase scenes, and unfortunately, that's really the only thing I actually enjoyed about the movie. Levitt's character would, analyze a situation, and then he would look at all the different routes, he would plan them all out. It was kind of like seeing a scene from Next where he would, see the scene, then he'd replay it for the best situation. And in that aspect, the movie was really good. It had really close-ups of that, it had a lot of tight cut action, and that's what was really neat. By the time I got done with the movie, I was like, oh, the action was pretty good, everything else sucked. Even when it came time for the big reveal in the movie about what was actually in the package that everybody was chasing him over, this is exactly how I reacted in the movie. What the hell? God, it should have been aliens. Even though the movie had a lot of cool chase scenes, there was nothing that connected all the story together between those scenes. And unfortunately, I'm not trying to be, the high-up critic, but you know what? When I go see a movie like this and hoping that it's a diamond in the rough, I want to see something that connects it all together just enough for me to be satisfied that I spent $7.25 on it. So in the end, I'm going to give this movie a 1K review just because it has some cool chase scenes. Save your money, wait for it to come out on video, and if it comes on, to one of the streaming things, just see it there, just put a little lower on that list. It's too bad. There's really a lot of good actors in this movie that could have made it really good. Sorry, General Zod. Maybe next summer you'll do better. And Mr. Levitt? Hey, there we go. You need to learn to take G.I. Joe too. Tatum did. He was smart for that. God, I hate you. Hey guys, thanks for watching my show. I really appreciate everybody who stops by to see me and everybody who's subscribed to my channel so far. I have 18 subscribers and I'm hoping to get that up to 20. Next week we're going to have Lawless coming out starring Shia LaBeouf and Tom Hardy. It's going to be really good, so I'm going to go try to see that one early. And remember, if you don't like what you're watching, you can always turn it off. Thanks.